When my family moved into Maple Ridge Estates, we expected a peaceful retirement community for my grandmother, Ruth. What we didn't expect was Karen, the HOA vice president who treated the neighborhood sidewalks like her own personal military zone. Grandma used a small mobility scooter, her wheels, as she called them, because arthritis made walking nearly impossible. She rode it slowly, carefully, and always with a smile for anyone who passed by. But Karen didn't smile back. During our first week, she warned us about her no-wheel zone policy, a rule she had printed herself, laminated, and slid under every door like propaganda. It claimed that all-wheel devices, bikes, scooters, skateboards, and miscellaneous rolling contraptions, were banned from the sidewalk. When residents reminded her that mobility devices were protected by federal accessibility laws, she simply snapped, "Not in my neighborhood." We dismissed her as a power-hungry busybody until the day she went too far. Grandma had taken her morning ride down the block to visit her friend, Mrs. Thompson. I was inside the house when I heard shouting, followed by Grandma's trembling knock on the door. When I opened it, she stood there pale and shaking. She pointed a gun at me. Grandma whispered. At first, I didn't want to believe it. But as Grandma steadied herself at the kitchen table, she explained that Karen had stepped into the street, blocked her scooter, and pulled a small handgun from her waistband. "You think the rules don't apply to you." Karen barked, waving it threateningly but never firing. Grandma froze, terrified. Only when another neighbor yelled from across the street did Karen retreat, muttering about rule breakers. That was it. I called the police immediately. Officers arrived within minutes. Apparently multiple neighbors had already called. By the time they found Karen in her driveway, she was still furious, trying to defend her authority as if she were the law itself. But once officers reviewed video footage from a neighbor's doorbell camera, the situation became very clear. Karen was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. Word spread fast. Residents poured into the street, some comforting Grandma, others shaking their heads at how long Karen's behavior had been tolerated. The HOA board convened an emergency meeting that evening and unanimously removed her from her position. A few weeks later, Grandma was back to her morning rides, this time accompanied by friendly waves from neighbors relieved that peace had finally returned. The neighborhood was the same, but without Karen's hostility lurking around every corner, it finally felt like home.